What is your body weight right now?
Oh, I don't like to tell Dennis how my weight, but maybe I tell your friends.
What's up, guys, and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. Let's start this video with the 2 times reigning Mr. Olympia champion, Big Ramy, who, quite frankly, has been missing from social media in terms of training or any off-season update. Bodybuilding fans did appreciate his guest posing post-Olympia, but as far as any updates on his Instagram are concerned, they are almost non-existent. So, Ramy did appear on Dennis James's IG Live yesterday and revealed that he hasn't taken any time off from training or diet since the Olympia, and he weighs 341 pounds right now.
You haven't stopped training since the Olympia. You actually went back to the gym after the Olympia, the day after.
Yeah.
You know? So this time there will be no long breaks. 155 kilos. Let me put this in pounds for you all.
But
today
don't worry,
he is
with ads, huh? So I have to.
I'm not worried. As of right now, he's 341, and I'm sure with ads.
But you know,
Ramy's only off time will be the month of Ramadan, and after that, he will be focused on his Olympia prep all the way from June till December. 2021 was the best chance for Hadi or Brendan to beat Ramy, simply because he couldn't get to that enormous size in off-season, and he was lacking density on stage. But imagine if Ramy can beat everyone with only 3 months of training, what could he accomplish in 12 months?
last year we don't have a time to change many things in our prep, but this year I think we can make something different. I'm excited. I hope we'll bring something for the fans, you know.
Raising the prize money at the Arnold Classic was the best thing that happened. And this is one of the biggest factors that the lineup is so crazy and everyone is bringing it. We have the former champion Brendan in Kuwait focused on one thing only, grabbing that first place trophy, and Brendan is at a point in his career where he deserves to be going into the show as a favorite. Mr. Olympia in 2019 and second place at the Olympia 2 years in a row. This fact is quite an intimidating factor for the other guys. The Arnold sports team is making extra efforts in making the event even more interesting. Biggest names competing at the Arnold are teaming up. Yesterday, we saw Brett Wilkin, Steve Kuclo, and Cedric McMillan training together. And Cedric looked the smallest of the three. And he did admit it in a funny manner. Steve Kuclo was the biggest man on the Arnold Classic stage last year. And looks like it's gonna be the same this year as well. The guys who are publishing the most content to hype up this event are none other than Regan Grimes and Justin Rodriguez. Now, this is going to be an interesting matchup because on paper, Justin is way ahead of Regan because he beat him twice at the last 2 Olympias and by a big margin. For reference, Justin was 8th and Regan was 15th at the Olympia. But this Regan, with Milos behind his back, is an entirely different story Milos is pushing him hard in the gym and feeding him lots of food. And the great aspect is that Regan keeps on growing while maintaining that small waist. His look before Legion and KO Pro, where he earned his Olympia qualification, was amazing. And Milos has a way of bringing his guys more full on stage. I think they will implement the same strategy here as well. William Bonac just posted yesterday and confirmed that he has been fighting left leg injury since 2019, and that has been the biggest hindrance in him placing higher. With everyone saying that William is done, Brendan Curry still considers him a top contender for the title. After all, William Bonac has won the title twice, which is the best record as far as this lineup is concerned. Add Rafael Brandao to this list as well. All of us would put our money on Brendan winning, but the rest is so unpredictable, and that's what makes this Arnold Classic extremely exciting. Another update by James Hollingshead, and it's a freaky one. Slowly growing and waiting for a perfect opportunity to show the bodybuilding world his real potential. The past Olympia wasn't even close to what James's physique is capable of doing. Hopefully he does a big show like New York Pro and regain that hype that was lost at his Olympia debut.
Come on. Oh, and one more. Yeah, Rocky.
And lastly, we have Blessing's update from today, and that's a big back. Blessing has been pushing really hard with his legs lately, because unless he can bring up his legs, there is no point of stepping on stage in near future. But Blessing is confident that he has a lot more to give to the bodybuilding world than what people saw at New York Pro 2021. Hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thank you.